What's going on YouTube? This is Trey here from Team High Heads, and I'm coming at you with another Dragon Ball Super deck profile. This time we're going to be going over future Trunks, and I hope you really like it. I've been kind of tweaking around with this deck for a little while. I really didn't understand just the potential of this deck until I actually sat and played with it. I had so many of these copies of this leader card. I was just like, I'm never going to use this guy. I sat read his auto. I like how you get to basically draw every time you combo with a 2 cost or more. So a lot of times with Dragon Ball Super, I like to basically just make a deck where I can just completely utilize my leader's ability. So with his ability to draw every time you combo on your turn with a 2 cost or more card, you get to draw a card. I just thought, what can I do with this deck to make sure I'm always going to get that draw, I'm always going to get that effect. And that's basically what I did when looking over this deck. The other kind of issue I had is it doesn't really have to be combo with him. So I'd also wanted to see what kind of smaller boards I can make where I could utilize his ability to its fullest potential. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the deck profile. And I mean, I really hope you guys like it. This is updated with cards from Tournament of Power, cards from Crossworlds, cards from Union Force. So all the way up to essentially set 3, this deck does utilize those cards. We're starting off with some 1-drops. I am running 2 copies, just blockers, one drop blockers. And they are, of course, Guardian North Kai. It's just a 1-drop blocker essentially. That's the only really thing. We don't have too many 1-drops because I wanted to kind of start everything off of a 2-drop or higher because I want to abuse Trunks' ability. The other 1-drop I'm running is 3 Saiyan Kaba. This is just to help me awaken in case my opponent tries to stall me out. You don't really have to awaken because with Trunks, you basically get the same ability on the front and the back. The only benefit to awakening is you have the extra 5k attack. And you get to draw a card when you swing. So you get to draw a card when you combo, you get to draw a card when you swing. So you tend to have a lot of hand advantage. And hand advantage in any card game is always amazing. And then, of course, the Kaba gets the double strike and the 10k boost. Now, my choice for negates might be a little different. For most people, I'm not running the Whis negate. In this deck, I'm actually running 4 copies of Time's Judgment. It could be 3 copies because it can recycle itself. In this deck, Time's Judgment can really recycle itself very easily because when you play Time's Judgment, for people who don't know, it counters the attack, so it negates the attack, and then you may place 2 cards from your hand in the drop area and put it back in your hand. With Trunks giving you so much draw power every time he swings, you're consistently going to have more cards in hand than your opponent. You're going to have so many cards in your hand that having to drop 2 in the event, say your opponent has 2 big creatures on board they're going to swing with, and you only have the 1 negate, you can negate it, pitch 2 cards, and put it back in your hand and negate whatever else they're going to swing at you with, as long as you have another energy open. And it doesn't require any specified color, which is also really good. That's the other reason I really like this deck. This is a straight rainbow deck. There's so many different colors in this deck because for the most part, I'm only comboing with cards. I'm not actually playing any cards except for maybe 2 cards. The only energies you want to charge really are blue and red because you really want to play Kaba and another red card I have in here, and you really want to play the blockers, and all the blockers are blue. Other than that, you can really charge any color you want because you're just comboing with the cards. So moving up to the 2-drops, I'm running 2 copies of Son Goten. So what it works with this card is when you combo on your turn, you'll get to KO an opponent's battle card, 3 costs or less, and you'll get to draw a card for Trunks. Another 2-drop is just another 2-drop blocker. That's going to be Yajirobe, Courageous Heart Yajirobe. He's a revenge blocker. Most of the cards I put down on board are either going to be a blocker or in some way going to hurt my opponent. So with the Kaba, I got double strike. With the blues, I have blockers. And then with this guy here, Quick Rush Trunks, 2-drop. You're going to want to charge 2 reds to play this guy, and one of them is probably going to be him. He's a low drop critical, which is great. And then another 2-drop is the free blocker Mai. Since I have Trunks, she's a free blocker, which is great. And if you combo, it doesn't specify that you have to combo from hand or from field. Whereas like the new Son Gohan from Tournament of Power, you have to combo with a Universe 7 from the battle area. Trunks doesn't specify. So as long as your combo winning gets parried, so you can play your blocker, and then if you need to, combo with your blocker, the Mai or the Yajirobe, and you'll still get Trunks' ability to draw. Then of course we have three unyielding Spirit Trunks. But as you see, you can start seeing that most of the cards we're comboing with are 2 cost or more. They all kind of interact with each other. So you combo with this guy, you get to draw a card for Trunks, and you get to untap an energy, which is great. Then we have our super combos. I'm running 2 Piccolo and 2 Kabuto Kai. For me, the super combo really didn't matter. The best part is that when you do your super combo, you'll draw for your super combo and you'll draw for Trunks, and that's all that really matters. Here we just have 2 more blockers. Another free blocker if your opponent has a monster. You can play this guy for free, which means you don't have to worry about what energy you play. And again, he's just a blocker. I feel like a lot of times with the Trunks, since you're not really focused on what you're going to put on board, you don't want your opponent to start swinging at you quickly trying to kill you. So I just thought to put mostly blockers with Trunks just to keep him protected. And then another 3 costs we have here is Furthering Destruction Champa. This can go with your Quick Rush Trunks to do a double strike critical, or it can go with your leader. But either way, when you combo with this card, you're going to draw for Trunks, which is great. Then we have our 3 no opening Son Goku. You combo with this guy, you'll draw a card, and you'll get to take a card from your life added to your hand. So you're going to go +2, and you're going to be able to awaken yourself a little bit too. So you'll get 2 cards in hand, and you'll get to be closer to self-awakening. Off to the guy from Tournament of Power, we have Spectrum Attack Obumi. So you combo with him, you'll draw for Trunks, and then you'll get to draw for him and place 1 card in your hand back into your deck. So if there's a card in your deck that you don't want to have, a card in your hand that you don't want in your deck, that you don't want in your hand at that moment, you can put it on the bottom of the deck, and you'll still get the +2. This guy combos into play, and that is just Rising Spirit Son Gohan, Trunks' mentor. You combo with him, you get a board, you get a body on board, and you get to draw with Trunks, and that's just all you really want to do. Just whatever you want to do, you want to draw with Trunks. You know, this guy doesn't really go for the drawing with Trunks, but he goes for another play we like to do with the deck. This is Chain Attack Trunks. This is our playing the Quick Rush Trunks. So we played a Quick Rush Trunks for 2 red energy, and we got a critical body on board. And then if he stays on board for, say, the next turn, and you have this card in hand with the other card that pretty much everybody knows with the combo, you play the Chain Attack Trunks, you play the Zeno Playing God, you wipe the board, you wipe the hand, you restart. The best part of that is that 9 times out of 10, when you reshuffle your 5 cards and you draw your 5 cards, you're most likely going to draw a combo piece for your Trunks that's going to let you combo. That's the best part about that. Your opponent's hand and board might get messed up, but for you, it's not going to matter. And then we have 4 Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku. When you combo with him, you draw with him, and you draw with Trunks, and that's the best card because then you're going to +2. And then we have the 3 Zeno Playing God to go with the 3 Chain Attack Trunks. You really only need to resolve that combo 1 time for the most part with this deck. So you can always charge one of these Zeno Playing Gods. You can charge one of the Chain Attack Trunkses for your red and blue energies you need to play all your other cards. The no opening Son Gokus, you don't need to charge energy for them. The Gotens, you don't need to charge energy for them because they're just going to be there to combo with. They're not there for you to actually play them. But that is the deck profile. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I've been really enjoying playing this Trunks deck, and I've actually seen that the draw potential with this deck is actually so powerful that I've almost decked out multiple times just from resolving so many of these autos to let you draw one, draw one, draw one, draw one, take one from your life and put it to your hand, draw one from deck and put one back into the deck. I've just seen that with this comboed right or played well, because since you're not playing monsters from your hand, your energy is always there to tap for combos, especially on your turn. You can tap for a combo once per turn and get your ability going. But the best part is that you don't really need monsters on board, so your energy is just free game for comboing, and that's all you really need to do. Now, another really good thing with Trunks is his auto is once per turn, but it's once per turn on each side, so you can actually swing with Trunks and do the auto to draw because you combo with a 2 cost or higher. Then you can awaken, draw 2 cards. So now you've got 3 cards from this guy. And on this side, you can swing with something else. Or if you say you swung with another card, You draw from him because you combo with 2 costs higher. Awaken, draw 2, and then you're at 3 cards that you drew. And then you awaken him, and you then swing with him. So now you get to combo again. You combo another 2 costs higher. You're going to draw because you combo with 2 costs or higher. If that 2 costs lets you draw, you get to draw from that. And then you're also going to draw because he attacked. So you're just getting so many cards in hand that you do have to be careful because you can deck out. The last time I used this guy, I was at about 5 cards left in my deck before I was finally able to beat someone running Cell. Because Cell was able to just KO all my low drops that I could only rely on Trunks to swing. So every time I swung, I comboed, and I was just running really low on cards. But since the deck has so much combo power, I was down to 1 life, and my opponent could not take out that 1 last life just because I had so many cards I could combo with. And that's the best part about this deck. But I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. This is Trey from Team Hotheads, and I will see you in the next video.